Welcome back to the Cinco Guys, a place where we talk about our top fives. This week's episode is gonna be costumes. Halloween costumes is what we're talking about this week. But before we do that, this week's episode is brought to you by Laserdisc. You guys remember DVDs? Big as fuck? Laserdisc. Did you own a player? No, because that bitch was too expensive. Laserdisc. Lasted what, like three? No, they were around forever. But did you even own a Laserdisc, Stevens?
I did not.
I did not either.
It was like when CD players out came out. I didn't have CDs or CD players for the longest ass time because it was too pricey. I had to wait for it to be like
But
the everyman price. Like
Laserdisc went away before it could get to the
that happened.
everyman, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
You know where I
yeah.
did see one though? For all things, I remember when I was in high school. You know who this person is. She used to make cookies in her class, Stevens. She was
Okay.
our tech computer person, and it was weird because she was able to get money to get us all those black and white apples. You guys remember
Mhm.
those little? They were like one
Yeah,
box, and it was like the old school screen was like about
yeah.
this big. We
Like
had
Apple
those,
II,
which was wild
whatever.
for the time. And she had a laser disc player.
Oh
And
wow.
like she owned Laserdisc, and we watched I can't remember what the movie was, but we watched something on a Laserdisc. But it was dumb because yeah, the Laserdisc was better quality than a VHS, but the TV wasn't. So there was no real point in like pushing that out. Like,
You were
who
plugging it
cares? You
into
can't really
like
get it.
a Magnavox.
Yeah, like that was this big and shit, like it stuck out so far from the back or whatever. I understand this is a podcast and you guys can't see me, but like it was, huge in the back and stuff like that. But yeah, so there was no real point in Laserdisc. Did you ever fuck with the Laserdisc, Enrique, or even see one of those things?
Excuse me?
But did you even like ever come up? Was there ever one around for some reason?
No, I mean, I don't
Those
think I
movies
ever
were
saw
huge,
one in the
bro.
wild. So was it like an oversized CD?
It was like a
No,
record
it was like an
player
oversized
size.
record.
Yeah.
Really?
It was like
Hmm. They were bigger than a
Nice.
record, Stevens.
Oh shit!
was
I
it?
never.
Yeah, it was bigger than a record. They were fucking meaty, bro. Yeah, and that was one movie. You couldn't even flip it to see another movie. It was just one movie by itself.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Hey, Steven, say hi.
Yeah.
Enrique, say what's up.
What's up?
And remember, guys, my name is Ivan. Again, this week's top five, we are talking about costumes. But with that conversation comes Halloween. So, my question for you guys is this: how did you guys celebrate
Halloween.
Halloween when you were young? And how do you kind of celebrate it now? Was like Halloween a big deal for you guys when you were little?
For me, I have always loved Halloween. Um, and I think my mom liked Halloween a lot. So we always trick or treating, we wore costumes. We always had to be something scary though, because my mom's belief was, Halloween was scary time, not a you couldn't be a baby or you
Mm.
couldn't be like whatever. So in eighth grade, when she didn't care as much anymore, I finally was the baby that I wanted to be.
Like, what do you mean a baby?
I wore
He
a
was out
onesie
there in
and
an
had
adult diaper. Hey.
no, no, no. But I wore a onesie and I had like pigtails and whatever. Like I did the whole like when you're a kid, right? Like that you think that's cute or whatnot. So um but now like I'm back in that no, mom's right. Like
Yeah.
it needs to be good, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be scary, but it needs to be good and done well.
Creative.
So yes. Um
Oh, very cool.
so trick or treating, but I don't trick or treat anymore and I don't really have trick or treaters come to my house, so I just watch movies.
For me, it was my mom was kind of religious and stuff like that. So we did well, kind of she was super religious. She wasn't kind of religious. So she didn't care for the scary. And even then, I can only remember a few times her actually trying to help me with the costume. So for me, it was just trick or treat.
Mm,
It was get
mhm,
whatever you needed to get to just go out there and just fucking trick or treat. Like nothing else mattered.
mhm.
But now I could give two shits. I have to do it because of the kids or whatever, right? Like that's my reason for doing it. But what I remember more as a little kid, and I am trying to now do more of, is actually Dia de los Muertos. Kind of going that route and stuff like that. I think that being able to celebrate death is fucking awesome. And the more I kind of learn about that aspect of it, I'm like, that's fucking cool. Like
Yeah.
you're literally telling your loved ones like come back and have something you enjoyed and visit, and then when you're done, you got to head on back and stuff like that. So being able to, my mom did that a lot when I was younger, and we'd have altars for my grandma or my grandpa or stuff like that. And then now, kind of like in our own house, doing that, I think that's cooler. I like that kind of like version and celebration of it. And like my aunt from Mexico and my uncles always send me like, oh, here's our altar, and here's this, and here's that. And I just think, I don't know. And I'm sure Halloween, when it originated, was probably more of that, right? Or it was more about warding. I don't know the history of Halloween, but it was more about like I think it was Irish, right? That brought it over, and it was about warding away evil spirits. That's why you dressed
Was it
up or some shit like that.
was it Irish originally? Partly,
I
but
thought
yes, that is the reason is right, but I don't know if it's Irish, but maybe.
I thought yes, I thought I heard something today in a podcast. That's why I was thinking I was saying that.
Oh,
But
yeah,
anyways,
maybe.
regardless of it, whatever, whoever gets credit for it. But I kind of like the like, nah, dog, like come. Because it's not evil. You die. It is a natural, literally part of death, right? Like part of life. You
Yep,
die. And it's kind of
yep,
like, hey, for one day, man, come and grub on something, come and drink something that you enjoyed. And then,
yep,
you gotta head on back or whatever. So I think that's super cool. So now I think I'm more invested in that than the other and stuff. And it's really cool because at our job, we do a thing with it and we kind of make it a big deal
yeah.
because we do have a huge Latino population. So that's really, really cool. How's it for you, Enrique?
By the way, Halloween has its origins in the ancient Celtic festival of
Oh, Celtic, there you go.
Samhain,
Close enough.
Oh, Samhein, there you go.
which marked the end of summer and the
Yep,
start of winter. The Celts believed that the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead was thin during Samhain,
Samhain,
and
yeah.
that ancestors would visit
Simon?
their homes
Thin?
to ward
Sorry.
off evil.
I'm like,
Dude, I'm reading, bro. To ward off to.
That took you a bit. That happened. All right, sorry. Go again.
I
Continue.
heard you.
I'm,
I heard you and thought he's not saying that right. And then I was
you
like,
were being respectful.
There was a lot of blood.
You were being
oh
a
my god.
mature adult.
I was, Enrique, for your sake.
Sorry. Go ahead.
To
Continue.
ward off evil spirits, people would light bonfires, wear costumes, and set out treats. So
Yep.
there.
Yep.
What
And
is
it's stone
Hallows
and
Eve and
strings.
Hallows? Where does the name come from? I wonder.
The evening before All Saints' Day became known as All Hallows
Hallows
Eve,
Eve.
and eventually
Okay.
Halloween.
Halloween and got to that point.
The internet's
That's
cool,
crazy,
bro.
man.
The
The
internet's
internet's
cool.
It is
fucking kind of
cool.
awesome, bro.
Yeah.
God, just when you use it for evil, like it's. Don't do it. Don't put in Diddy Party, fool. Don't do it. All right, Enrique, how's Halloween celebrated in your family? How did you celebrate as a little kid and now that you're older?
As a kid, I think I remember going trick or treating maybe once or twice, if that. Once at least for sure I remember. Um but it was kind of scary to be out at night where I grew up. So I think it was
Sure.
a lot of like legit scary. But I remember
That's why
going
we
The
have
fool
once.
trunk
named
or
Ghost
treat.
that's gonna get you, dog. Not a ghost,
Yeah.
but that fool's name was Ghost.
Yeah. And then but I remember when I was older, like in high school, like it was super fun. Like one of the few times I would ever get to go out and just be with friends and no parents around, no adults. And I remember doing that one time, and that shit was I had so much fun. We were just running around and getting candy and not being those annoying kids like you kind of see every now and then, but just being cool, just being having fun being out, kind of on our own. Um, but I didn't really do that much. If a handful of times growing up, I maybe, and now kind of like you, Ivan, I don't really care. I mean, I'll just do what you got to do for the kids, and
That's what Enrique does. He does it for the kids, bro.
everything
You've
for the
all
kids.
you've both lost your
Everything's for the
spirit.
kids.
Stupid bastards,
No,
fucking.
no, but I think my
You don't
spirit is
even
going.
have kids, you stupid.
Fuck them kids. They were bastards.
I fucking love
Uh,
them and these fucking
yeah, you
bastards.
got it, bro. That's why you hate him so much sometimes. The reason you
'Cause
love him is the same reason why you can't stand those sons of bitches sometimes, bro. Like it's
yeah,
the same thing.
yeah,
You wouldn't give a fuck if you didn't love him.
yeah.
But no, I think my spirit just I like the idea of the Dia de los Muertos. I really do. I just think I kind of
And
fuck with that.
And I
That's
never
cool.
yeah, that
Mhm.
sounds that's awesome, dude, like, especially
Mhm.
now that we're getting older, like, we see it more and more, unfortunately, right? But it's part of life, and I never really, like, when Coke like, the movie Coco, like, you must love that movie, bro, like,
Oh, it's
you
fun.
know?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Mhm.
Yeah, so,
Mhm.
like, when that came out, I mean, it is really cool, um, that aspect of it, and I can totally see. I'm kinda intrigued to kinda learn more about that, because yeah, that that
Well,
that sounds
go with me to the fucking cemetery in Irving on November 1st, bro. Like, bro,
let's go.
Poppin'.
it might be a shitty cemetery 364 days of the year, bro. But for that one day,
Yeah.
god damn, dude. Like the marigolds everywhere. People like they show out, bro. Like they show out for their loved ones. And I'm like, that's fucking cool. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that's badass. They go
yeah.
hard, man. And
I
like,
mean, I'll be
you know
down,
what? I,
I'll be
I took a
down.
trip to the I took a trip to the motherland this
Mhm,
summer, and like they're like, oh, you gotta come back. You gotta come back during day, blah blah blah. And we do this and we do that. And I'm just like,
yeah,
damn, man, that would be. We stay up all night. Like, and I'm like,
yeah,
man, way to go, guys. Like this, but
yeah.
you're like, about just they go hard, bro. Like, and that's cool,
That's
man. So
cool.
I think that's really, really cool, man. But I think that's where and so much the costume part of it, like I said, I mean, still got to do it because my
Mhm,
kids, I still have little ones or whatever. But it's more of like I like that celebration idea of it, like paying respects for. But okay, here's a side question. This is interesting. I had this conversation at work. What in your and again, guys, we're just three friends talking. That's all we're doing. It's just talking. But what is your because none of us know, but what is in your heart of hearts belief that when that little thing goes, "Ding," what happens next?
Oh god. We're doing this?
Oh, what happened? Yeah, well, it's just say look, no disrespect to anybody or anybody, and I'm as much as I'm a ass hat, but no disrespect to anybody and what anybody believes. But we're, like I said, what is your thing? Like I'll be honest with you, and I think that it helps me live my life the way I do. I think the lights just go off. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that it's shut down, lights are off, last call, and that's it. But I think when I have the disposition that I have 99% of the time when I'm walking around, is because I'm like, if this is my last ride, I gotta enjoy the shit. And if I sit there and I'm a sad sap all the time and I didn't even fucking enjoy it, that sucks. Now, at some point in time, I could have to be trying to hustle my way into heaven. I'll try my best. I mean, look. All right, I didn't think this was gonna happen, but
Here's all
I
the
took
good
care of
things
my
I did.
family.
All of this. I did this.
If
I did
there's just
that.
one hell, let's just assume there's one hell. I'm in the same place as like Hitler and like John
Yeah,
Wayne Gacy and them fools. Like like that's my ping pong partner for the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah,
Like,
there's
come
no way,
on,
bro.
that's not
There's
right.
no way.
That's not right, right? So all I'm saying is, I've heard and there's so many different things out there now, right? But none of us know until and and that's why honestly, when I wake up, I'm like, I got another chance, bro. Let's go. Let's have a good one. Because again, why the fuck? Like, I can't imagine if this is the one roller coaster you get on and you don't even enjoy it. Oh, hey, fuck that,
Mhm.
bro. Like, you're gonna have your ups and downs, but I gotta have fun. I got to, man. So for me, just lights go off, bro. That's it. It's finito. Anybody else? What are you thinking?
Enrique, you have thoughts?
I feel the
I think
same way.
it's lost in thought, bro.
No, honestly, I feel the same way. I just feel like it's just lights out, but, like, no one knows, right? I mean, no one can
Mm-mm,
say either way. Um, I if I really had to, my thing is just I don't know. I mean, who knows? To me, it makes
mhm,
more sense. To me, it makes more sense that it just lights out. That's just what makes more sense to me.
mhm.
It's just how is it believable that all this other stuff happens? Because especially because nobody knows. Nobody can tell you, well, I saw it, so this is why,
Yeah.
you know, this is why you
Me
should
and Enrique
believe
are
that this is what
gonna.
happened.
We're both gonna choke and die on a bowl of Apple Jacks,
Yeah, can
and
you imagine?
we're both gonna be trying to hustle our way into heaven. Look, man, look. I took care of my kids. I might say fuck them kids every once in a while, but I took care of them kids. Like that's how I live. I'll be like, look, everybody masturbated when you were 13, man. Like, come on, like that's it. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
didn't
Just
want me to use condoms? You didn't want me to use condoms? Like, come on, bro. Did you see some of these girls? So, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, look, the reality of it is nobody knows. Nobody
Yeah,
knows. And I'm an idiot for even having an opinion, right? Like it's like what the fuck do I know? But yeah, I just but I agree. I mean, it's funny you say like, oh, I'm gonna have fun. And you say we're out here for a while and we just gotta have fun.
Mhm.
But everyone's different, you know what I mean? Like I tend to be that fucking sourpuss in the corner, not doing, just sitting there. And not because I enjoy it. It's just some of us it's harder to get out and and be the life of the party. You know what I mean?
True.
Um, but it is stuff that when you get older, like I'm such a fucking wuss about getting on a plane and like to go places. Like I would love to go places and see shit because once I'm somewhere new and it's awesome. You see something new and you enjoy it with the family and it's but some of these places are far away to drive, and some of them don't have roads to get to,
Yeah.
like so it's one of those where I hate like I wish I wasn't such a uh scaredy cat about stuff, but yeah, yeah, it's
we gotta go to
let's
the
talk about
motherland, bro.
something else. Let's talk about
We
something
gotta
else,
go to
huh?
the. No, we didn't know Steven's got to know. Oh, and I make you guys this promise that if I die before y'all two and there is something else, I will wet willy you as a ghost. So you
I
will be
was
sitting there and
I
you'll be
was
like, what the
hoping you
fuck?
would say
That's
I
me,
was hoping
dog. That's me.
I was hoping you would say I'll steam the window and write
No,
yes in there. I don't want to wet
I'm
willy.
gonna wet willy your ass, bro. Right in your motherfucking ear, dog. I might go twofer. I might do a twofer. I might get both fingers in your ears, bro. I'm gonna make sure you know it's me, dog. I might get a twofer in the wet willies, bro. Spence, what are you thinking? What's happening, man, when the lights get turned off?
So I get really torn here because I do not necessarily believe in heaven or hell because there are lots of different religions and everything is different and how can only one be right?
Yeah.
So that's my thing
Ah,
there. But
great way to put it.
I do think spiritually, I don't know, like how can there be ghosts and all these things about spirits and stuff
Ghosts
if
are not
those aren't
real,
real?
Stevens. They're not real.
Like how
That's the
can
answer.
I will constantly wet willy your ass, Enrique. Like it's gonna fucking happen. Twofer, dog. Both of them, bro. At the same time. You're gonna have to live with headphones for
but
the rest of your goddamn life.
So, have you experienced ghosts, Stevens?
me
Yes,
personally,
I have,
Yes.
no.
Enrique. Oh, but I
No, no,
have.
you're no, no,
That one
you didn't.
has.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I
You
believe the
guys,
ghost bus story, so there you go.
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What's my
But
story
like,
from
but
our
I
prior
do think
engagement?
I don't necessarily think like I don't know one way or the other if it's our souls leaving or whatever, but I do think there's some kind of spirituality to what happens and whether it's people's beliefs and desires to want that person around, right?
Mm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
like I and that manifests in one way or the other or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I do think there's stuff to it, but like biologically speaking, yeah, like we're just gone. So
We're
I don't
worm
know
food,
what
homeboy.
happens. That's it. So I don't know. That's the question. Like that's a great question because that's one you walk around and like you could just I don't know the answer to that. Like does anyone? Like I have no idea.
Except for Enrique. Enrique's struggling over there. Okay,
I
bud.
don't,
It's a
I
part of
don't want
life,
I'm
to,
man.
not.
I don't want to
Fucking
talk
live it
about.
up, dog.
I know.
See, you got that's my superpower, dog. Two things I can digest: that and hate, and I just fucking spit it out, like, dog, like it's like it makes me feel good, dog. Like when people hate on me, bro. It's a fucking superpower, dog.
Can we talk?
Oh my god.
Can we just start talking about slutty Halloween costumes, please? Like,
But before we go again,
Is that your
two for
number
wet
one? Is
willies.
the slutty
Two
nurse?
for wet willies,
yeah,
bro.
on
I
me, on
guarantee
me.
I'm with Willie the fuck out of you guys if I die. Just remember that, bro. When you feel that little tinkle in your ear, that's this motherfucker right here, bro. Just remember that. All right, today's top cinco list. Speaking of death and all the things that scare the shit out of us, it is top 5 Halloween costumes. For whatever reasons, Halloween costumes, what are your top 5? Stevens, the master of ghoul in this podcast, the only one that should be talking about fucking costumes in Halloween because the rest of us fucktards don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But
Yeah.
it is Stevens. What is your top 5, Stevens? This is truly the only list that matters right now. What do we got?
My list is the only one.
Yeah, it really
I had a
does.
hard
It is
time
the
with
only
this
one that
one.
matters.
Because I didn't know like how to go with this, and I was like, what do I choose? And like I have like there's costumes, and then there's costumes we put together and wore, like so it's all over the place. So number 5 is the devil costume from Ben Cooper. So Ben Cooper are the plastic mask and like the onesie thing that you throw on with the vest that has like the whatever on it, and then you wear the mask and you walk around. Those are Ben Cooper costumes.
That's on my list.
Yeah, those are freaking dope. And the devil one is my favorite of those. So that's
Okay.
I went with that one for number 5. And then I kind of got into ones that we have done as groups of people or whatever. So my number 4 was our pirates year.
Hey, pirate zombies!
Yes, we were pirate zombies, and that was just fun because like we were all bruised up and like dirty and filthy pirates, and like our costumes were just, I don't know, such another level, right? Like there was a lot of detail in them. John was missing his nose. Like remember he did it so that his nose was not there. Yeah, our teeth were messed up. Like it was just so much detail, and it was fun like working with everyone putting it together. And there was a lot of us that went into it, that group. So I think that's kind of what made it fun too. There was a lot of us.
Also my top 5.
3. Yeah. So my number 3 was when you and Granucci and I did the product placements.
Fucking good one, bro. Yes. Wait. Okay, hold on. Enrique, we did 3 products.
Oh, there you go.
And they're kind of like 2 of them were kind of like household products, and one of them's a food product. That's hard already. Can you think of what Granucci, Stevens, and I did? Is that any? Look at me. If I had to be a fucking mascot for something, what do you think?
Like a house product, some Mexican. Oh, fucking Mr.
I'm killing
Clean,
it, bro.
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. All right, fucking ball. I shaved my head with the fucking razor. It was so gross.
It was so
like
shiny.
leather. It was gross, but yes, it was literally like this is what I did all day. Like that was it. All right, so okay, Granucci's also a household product. Because he doesn't usually dress this way. So I can't. Yeah, like
no.
Yeah.
He was the thin man version of what he was.
Yeah, not the strong man version. Not the one that makes a fucking housewife scream, but like
Oh, the napkin.
The brownie man. That's right.
Yeah. All right, the last one. Unless you know that, like, I feel like you would know this. Oh, you have to know this, but it's probably something that at least I use all the fucking time. It's a food product though. Yellow.
Not really. Not food though. Like it's
like yellow. Like yellow was a major color. What?
Like cooking oil?
No.
Like it's a spice, like a spicy kind of thing.
Fuck, I don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I'm a man, bro.
Oh God.
Whoa! Now we're bringing sexism. Hold on, let me make a note. Sexism episode.
I'm just kidding, people. Relax.
Yeah. Fucking, he's gonna have nightmares tonight and shit, but he's a man, bro. We don't talk about this no more. We're fucking stupid. Stevens was a Morton Salts lady.
Yep.
I held an umbrella. The old school blue salt. It was a yellow lady with an umbrella.
Oh yeah.
Not yellow lady. Yeah. Morton Salt. And we nailed that motherfucker too, bro.
Yeah, it was so
picture,
good.
Stevens, you gotta throw that shit out on the Instagram because we killed that motherfucker.
I'll have to see if I have it. It was so
good. That's on my list.
Yeah. My number 2 is when we all did Ghostbusters.
That's on my list.
Yeah, it is. Because for the same reason, like just fucking John went hard. Like we had 50-pound freaking proton packs to carry around for the day. and
Navy zip up suits. Navy
were they Navy or something?
or
They were like
Army.
Army surplus. I don't know who it
Army
was, but
surplus, but I can't remember what branch
yeah,
exactly though. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. And like just like the detail he wanted for like the tubing and the names and the belts
Hmm.
and the gloves and like just everything about it was just it was a good time shopping for that and putting it together and then helping he and his dad like we were 3D printing
Yeah.
parts, we were making parts out of cans, we were
Hey man.
like
Yeah.
it like pie tins for the big cyclone thing
Hmm.
and drilling holes into it and just a good 2 months worth of work to put those together, but we killed it, we looked
Right? Oh
good.
yeah, yeah. All right. What's
Yeah,
number one?
the number one for me is fucking the classic sheet ghost.
No,
Ah,
One.
that's on my list. That's on my.
Yeah.
Oh no, we accept one. Right?
Okay,
Which
what
one
was
did you say
your
that I didn't have?
I don't know because
What's your list again?
you said the Ben Cooper one was like
Yeah,
that. Well, the
the
devil
Matt.
one.
Okay.
Yep,
Hmm.
and then pirate zombies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good.
That's
I know.
different.
Okay, pirate zombies,
Oh, okay.
and then what else?
Yep. Pirate zombies, the product thing,
Yeah.
product placement, Ghostbusters, and then a classic ghost
You had four. I
sheet
think you guys had
ghost.
four
Okay.
matching. I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, four. Well, we kind
Wow.
of matched on zombies too because I think we literally matched everything except one.
Did you go to the original zombies with Menchaca? Because that
I
was
just put zombies
supposed to.
because
Oh,
there are
okay.
multiple versions of zombies.
Oh yeah, because we did zombies that one year where
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Menchaca was with us, and then we did the pirate zombies.
Yeah.
Fun,
1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah.
5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shit. I think I don't know. I fucking might have miscounted, but yeah, we literally almost had the same list. But yeah, 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 yeah,
Woo!
for sure. That was dope as hell too.
So,
Yeah, that
so
was fucking awesome.
the one of the only memories of me going trick or treating as a kid when
Mhm.
was literally me not having a costume because why would my parents buy me a costume? Like, what the fuck? That's not necessary to live, you know? So,
Mhm.
and I legit got a fucking sheet and cut eyes on it and wore that around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
fucking classic. It's so
Yes.
good.
And you know what? And now I think back to that and I'm like, I'm so fucking glad that I did that. Like that
Yeah,
actually
Yeah.
that's
that I
awesome.
have that
That's awesome.
experience and that I have that memory. So
Yeah,
that
I
was my
love it.
number 5. That was my number 5. I had to put it on my
Oh,
list.
and that's my
Love it.
mistake. I Ghost was my first one off. Ghost with the cutout
Uh
Oh,
eyes was my
gotcha.
first one off. So that
Gotcha.
was 6, but there's only one difference. So yeah, we have 4 matching. So I
Gotcha.
have one matching
Gotcha.
with you. This is the first time that. Oh no, I fucked it up. We didn't. All 3 of us didn't have it. My bad. Go ahead, Enrique. What else you got?
my number 4. So that's my number 5. My number 4 was the was the have you seen the couple the plug in the socket
Oh yeah.
costume? I just
That's funny.
I just think it's funny. I just like it. Like
I saw I saw a recent ad with an old couple wearing it. Have you seen that?
awesome, even
They're
Ew.
better.
like they're like little like 80, 70-year-old people wearing it. They look so
Yeah.
cute. They're too funny.
Man, I'm old. I don't want them fucking. Like, nah, guys. Like, his grandma,
Hey,
dog. Like,
when
no.
you're 70, you're gonna want to.
Yeah,
So
hell yeah.
I'm gonna be popping blue chews left and right, fool. I'm gonna put it down,
Exactly.
dog. God damn,
Exactly.
I'm gonna throw out a fucking hip every time too, fool. I'm going for the top rope. Told you what gave me
So
a
I
sty.
just
All right, what's the next
so
one?
yeah. Why, bro? Why? You want to repeat it to the
Nah, it's cool. I'm sure if they know me, they know.
Okay.
I'm not quiet about that. Number 3.
My number 3 is so I'm having a family reunion next year. If you guys know, you know. And I legit fought for this. I wanted to dress like a Peaky Blinders character. Um my
Hey.
my wife didn't go for it, you know. I'm still fighting the fight, but I I don't know if you guys I know Ivan you watch Peaky Blinders. Stevens, have you ever watched Peaky Blinders?
I've seen a couple episodes, but it's
Yeah.
one I want to sit and like watch all the way through
It's
the second
amazing. It's
time.
an
You should.
awesome show.
You should.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, I love the look. You know, I just think it's so cool. I would have to lose about 20 to 30, but whatever, you know, maybe, you know. That's beside the point, you know.
You could do it. You could do it.
Yeah. And then my number 2 is I love I love the inflatable dinosaur shit. Like, I just think it's funny.
Those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Those
Those are
are
I
cool.
just
cool.
I just think they're funny. Now you see other types of inflatable shit, like not just
Yeah.
dinosaurs. They're all fucking awesome. I love them.
Yep.
They crack me up every time I see one. And then my number one, it's kind of I kind of cheated here. I didn't really know what to pick, but any Disneyland costume you see at the parks, just pick one, whichever one.
Oh, there's
They're
a
Oh,
all
lot of
cool.
good stuff there.
they try to do a good job of them, right? It's not
Yeah,
just like
of
throw it
course.
Yeah.
together. Yeah. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
not really a
So
Halloween
I,
costume, but a costume.
it's a costume. Yeah.
Is
But
there
you
is
know,
there
you
one that you saw that you were like, damn, that person actually looks like him? Like that one that sticks out?
oh, that's tough. I was trying to think of one. Stevens, do you know? Do you have one? I think the ones that really knock it out, that it's they do a good job, just because of the type of the character, like the human characters. Those are usually
Mhm.
the ones that
Mm,
stand out most, right? Because
There's a lot that get really detailed with their costumes, and they just look really good.
like I think like the princesses, especially when
I
they
Yeah.
was gonna
look
say,
like
don't
the
they talk
actual
about the
characters.
princesses? It's kind of hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool because they're human characters, and they're and when they find girls that look like the actual princesses, like
Mhm,
Yeah.
they're cool.
Yeah.
Um, because all the other ones, I mean, it's just a costume, right? I mean, it's gonna be whatever.
mhm.
Um,
Oh,
but
good
There's
I
been
call,
a
man.
think
lot of good Encanto ones, and
yeah,
like
yeah.
I saw a really good um, Raya costume. She looked
Mm,
really good,
mhm.
The
and it looked like
Mandalorian,
all handmade. Oh
dude,
yeah, the people that print their helmets and stuff.
the
Those people
Mandalorian
go
one,
all out.
the
Mhm.
Mandalorian ones at the park, that one's fucking dope. That one's
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
That's a good list, man. Well, look, I guess I'll share mine, even though I kind of already been shared. There's like one major difference, but my number five was, and maybe it wasn't the same company, Stevens, but not my number five was all the masks with that little shitty band behind it, the
Oh
little
yeah.
string
Yeah.
that would
Yeah,
last you like
yeah,
20 seconds, and then that shit would rip off, and then you would just be
Yep.
sweat. It would be stuck to your face because of sweat. But any like
Yeah.
yeah,
Incredible Hulk, any of those fucking those shitty costumes that
Those
you
are
would just throw
dope.
on to trick or treat. And it was like all you were
Yep.
trying to, and half of the time I wouldn't even get the bodysuit. Fuck that. It was just a Hulk mask. Like, hey, I'm the Hulk. Give
Just
me candy. I
mask.
don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? So that'd be my
Yeah.
number five. My number four is, and just if you know, you know, but I could give two flying fucks about Halloween for the most part. But our Barca, our homeboy, RIP for him for sure. He loved this holiday, close to his heart. And if you were gonna do it with him, you were gonna fucking do it with him. And Zombies
mhm.
Yep.
was my favorite because one of my favorites because Zombies meant I had to be at his house at 5 or 6 in the morning, and this
Yeah.
motherfucker would be applying makeup on me like a motherfucker, and we were talking dumb shit since 5 or 6 in the morning, right? And like doing it.
Yep.
And Zombies, I always remembered it always came with his students also getting makeup put on them,
Yeah.
and that was fucking cool. So I liked
Yeah.
Zombies. Pirate Zombies was awesome because we did it with some really cool people, and then just regular zombies because I think I was like a jogging zombie. We had a
Yeah. I
wrestling
was
zombie.
like
Like
a
we had different
nurse.
zombies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also did it with some cool fucking people. So zombies
Yeah.
as a
That was
whole, and The Walking Dead, not the show, but when zombies were a thing, there was just such cool media that came with it. And Walking Dead, the comic book, was one of my favorite things. So it was really really cool to do that. And when we say that he went for it, like this, he fucking went for it. It's not just like
Mhm.
yeah.
like just like it was a whole thing. Number three would be our product placement. I think our fucking products were dope as shit. Doing
Yeah.
Mr. Clean, the Morton Lady, and the Brawny Man, and all of us just
Yep.
fucking like it was awesome. It was really really cool. There's a picture of us in the front office where we took this picture that I always
I
remember.
know.
That picture was really really cool.
I'm looking for that.
So you're looking for it, yeah. So like white
Yeah. I'm
jeans, white t-shirt for me. Fucking, I went all out and no trim. It was fucking all off this time. There's hair there, motherfuckers. Kiss my ass. But it was like literally like with the shit with the razor. And shit was gross. I don't think I can do that, bro. I'm gonna hold on to this fucking shit as
Any
long as I possibly can. Ugh, it
anytime
was
I
gross,
shave
bro.
my head, I do it with the razor.
I can't. I don't like it, bro. I don't
Wow.
like the texture, the feeling. I felt like
Yeah,
leather. I don't know if that makes any
yeah.
sense. Like I
No,
like just a little stubble.
it doesn't
I like
last very
stubble.
long.
Well, that's the thing too. Like I think if I go bald like that, I would have to shave it every other day. And I don't want to do that. Once a week is already a pain in my ass sometimes. So I don't want to fucking do it every other day to keep it like that short. Number 2 for me, I think this is, and it's probably not, no disrespect to my mom, RIP for her too, but this is the only one I can remember where she actually tried for me, and it was to be a scarecrow. And when I tell you I had
Oh
hay coming out of
yeah.
my arms, I had the jeans, the fucking shirt, I like stood everywhere like this. She put wood on me, like, like the hat, like it was we went all out. I don't know why the fuck we did
Why?
this year though.
How
Just
old
I
were
don't
you?
remember.
were you going
It's
to
gotta
a
be
party or
elementary.
something?
No, elementary. And I fucking got like second or third. I remember I got like
Oh,
second
it
or
was
third
like
in the
a
Oh,
elementary
parade
costume.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh
I remember I
dang.
got second, but I like don't know why this year. Like some lady must have talked shit to her, and my
yeah,
mom was one of those fucking that's where I got my superpower. She fucking loved the hate, bro. Like she
yeah.
took that shit in and she's like, all right, bitch, all right, you're gonna go. And we fucking went, bro. Like I was itchy all day because that shit was real hay. Like she didn't fucking like it was hay coming out of my arms and shit like that, bro. Like, yeah. So that's like one of those, I think they call it a core memory. That is a core
Yeah.
memory for me, is this fucking scarecrow that my mom did. So for those reasons, yeah, scarecrow number 2 for
That's
sure.
cool.
And yeah, and then number 1, bro, this was a fucking expensive and timely process, but when you do movie specific Ghostbuster costumes, bro, I would never fucking do that on my own. Like I would never,
Mhm.
bro. But like to the point where the patch was the exact same font that the movie used, but it was our names. Like, yeah, the fact that the backpack was literally movie
Mhm.
size, like, and stuff like that. And then his fucking rig was fucking, it played the song. Like, get
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah.
out of here, bro. Like, and then we had a proton pack, not a proton pack. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, proton pack.
Yeah.
We had a
Proton pack.
proton pack that opened up and fucking made the noise. Like, it was stupid, bro. They hated us at work for a few years, dog. Like, not even for a long time, because that shit wasn't even fun,
Yeah.
dog. Like, it was like, who's getting second? And they would try, dog. They would fucking try, but it wasn't even fun, bro. Like, every year, dude. Even our shitty costumes would beat them, bro. Like, we did fucking Scooby Doo in the gang
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
And we fucking
Yeah.
killed them too, bro. Like everything. Fucking what were you that one year?
There's
Stranger
our.
Things, we fucking killed that.
That was
Like, yeah,
good.
it
Yeah.
didn't matter, bro. It didn't matter. But
Yeah.
it was more like because it would cause you to spend time. It would cause you to fucking get in there and fucking be ready to go. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think for me it would be fucking Ghostbusters number 1. But you have the product placement picture?
I have our product placement. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You even had the umbrella, huh, Stevens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
What?
had that.
What
And
I
year
then
even
was
like
that?
put white in my eyebrows and shit like that, dude. Like,
I'll
yeah, it was
share.
cool.
I'll share it on the Instagrams. I even had yellow shoes and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 It
And
was
then
cool.
this is one of our first ones though, because
Oh, that's Scooby Doo in the game.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at me,
That's
as Fred,
funny.
fool. I even had an ascot on, fool.
Oh man.
I'll post them on the gram.
Yeah, man. Those were our shitty ones and we still dominated, bro. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
even hard, dog. Like, it was fucking one of those, man, for sure, though. But yeah, man, that is my top 5. Some cool things about Halloween. Like I said, some as much as I say I don't give a shit about Halloween, core memories involved, right? For me, for sure, though. But I love that story, Enrique. You straight made yourself a ghost.
I did.
I love it.
have.
I love
Yeah.
it. I always
Yeah.
want to do that.
Yeah.
I've done it once,
Make
but
sure
I want to
it's
do it
20.
almost every
No.
year.
Make
It
sure it's
wasn't-
number
Flat,
20, guys.
flat.
Flat on the top, guys. Flat on the top. Don't worry about birthday hat and put that bitch over, because that's gonna be. Hey, speaking of great,
That's
Speaking
a
of great-
different costume.
yeah. Speaking of great scenes in the movie, and when what's his name, Jonah Hill talks about how his wife sewed all those hoods for everybody. That's a great fucking scene in the movie, bro. Like, I just like a little bit of appreciation for all the hoods she
Bro,
made.
so you guys think it would be hard to come up with a list, but I think it would be very easy if we just sat and think about it. I'm
there's
already
too many.
There's
thinking of 3. I'm already thinking of 3 on my that are on my list.
Thinking of them would be easy. Getting it down to 5, and then we'd be
5.
talking. I'd be like, "Oh shit, you're right. That is a great scene." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be that where like every little
Right.
thing would, like, I'd be
But
watching Donnie
that's-
Brasco and be like, "That's a great scene." Like,
But that's the
Yeah.
podcast. It's which ones you come to mind. That's what makes your list.
we got a bunch of other movie ones we need to do first to get that specific. You know what I mean? Though, because you're right. I think you're right, but we got a lot of other movie ones we got to get to, bro. Like, hey, guy,
No,
I'm
I
already
know,
like,
I know,
what would I
I know.
pick for
Just
that? What would I pick
put
for
it,
that?
just put it on the list, Stevens. Put it on the list.
I
You
put
Top
it
can't
on
five
forget
there.
movie scenes of all time.
movie
Movie
scenes.
scenes. That's gonna be tricky, but all right.
Ah, we got it. We
All
got
right,
this. We
guys.
got
Well,
this. By
that
the
those
way,
are our
hold
two
on,
lists. Oh,
hold on. By the way, I did some homework. We didn't. We
Oh,
haven't.
which
I
ones
don't.
did you watch?
What you
I watched.
watch?
I watched the thing.
All right. How was it?
Ooh, speaking of scary,
So I had no idea. Fucking what's his name was in it.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Oh.
Because I have heard about this movie before. I've heard people
Mhm.
talk about it, that it's great, whatever. But the poster doesn't show. It just shows like the funky, the multiple head thing, right?
Yep.
And it just that poster never like spoke to me. It was never like, oh, you need to watch me,
Sure.
So I never paid it, like I would never hear people talk about who was in it. So I saw Kurt Russell was in it, and I'm like, okay, I'm in, I'm
Oh,
in.
that's it.
You know, the
Thank
the
you.
thing is fucking dope. The thing is fucking dope. It's still
It's
good.
good.
It holds up.
Yeah, it does.
Um, have have they ever done this for horror nights? Has this ever been a maze?
Mm, I don't
Not since I've been
think
going.
so, but let me see.
This is totally a fucking easy fucking thing to do. Like, it would be fucking cool.
In
It
2011, it looks like.
Okay,
Oh, I
so I
wasn't
mean,
born back then. Oh,
it makes sense that they've done this because it's totally like the way it's just in that building, right? In that one
Yeah.
with the different rooms, like it would be a
Yep.
perfect maze.
Just in the camp or whatever.
Some of the best animal acting ever in the history of film.
With the dog.
That dog walking through the hall, like the way he was, it's just like, oh shit. Like, I was scared, bro. I was like, what is going like this fucking and the
And you
way he
don't
like
know who's who, huh?
and it's a tracking shot, right? Like the camera is like he and the camera, but it's not following him. It's in front of the dog, and the dog like the whole never looks at the camera.
Mhm.
Dude, it was a creepy ass fucking scene. I love that scene. It was cool. I really enjoyed it. I had
I
a good
love
time
that you
watching
loved
this.
it. Yay.
Yeah, no, it was
Okay.
awesome. It was cool. It was cool. The
who
way it
else is in the
starts.
movie?
Oh,
Will
dude, there's a bunch of
Will
Wilford
bangers in the
Will
Brimley.
movie.
Wilford Brimley.
Yes, that's him.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's a couple other
Keith
character actors, but I
David.
don't really know
There's
the
Yeah.
a lot
name.
of good
Oh
character
yeah,
actors
there
in
you
there.
go.
There
Yeah.
is, yeah, no, there's a lot of recognizable faces in this movie.
Yeah. Yep.
And like the way I love how the movie starts in like with the dog, then when the helicopter chasing that dog, is like we're like, what the fuck is going? These fools are straight up shooting at a dog because at this
Mm.
point you don't know anything about.
Anything. Mm-mm.
They know, right? But you
Mhm.
don't know.
Mhm.
And yeah, dude, it's a cool movie. I like that movie. It's definitely was a good watch. So
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
And then I
Kurt
watched
Russell's an American treasure, bro. Fucking
he
Kurt
Yep.
Russell.
is he is.
Goddamn treasure. Sorry, continue.
And 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 which other one?
I watched a new movie in theaters, Beetlejuice.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Did you
You
like
haven't?
it? Mm-mm. I missed it
Watch it.
somehow.
If you guys watch it, we'll talk about it. I don't wanna give my thoughts.
But
So no, I'm
just
not gonna.
thumbs up in the middle or down. I mean, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna watch it in a theater regardless. I'm gonna watch it when it
I've
comes
heard
out. I
I've
will
heard a
watch it.
lot of people are here.
May,
This is what I've
just
heard.
May.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you, Enrique?
It's fun because it's Beetlejuice and because what's his name is fucking just he's awesome.
Michael Keaton.
Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton. Okay.
But it is meh with how with decisions that Tim Burton made with this movie.
Mm.
Um, that's all I want to say. After you guys watch it,
Okay.
we'll talk about it, see how you guys
Yeah.
feel. Because, um, yeah.
Here's a question that's not as heavy as a death question. What's the last Tim Burton banger?
Well, I haven't seen this, but everyone talks highly about it. Is it The Corpse Bride?
Oh, it's like animation stuff?
Oh,
Yeah, his animation stuff was good. Mhm.
what's his last
It's been a
movies
minute, right?
before that?
Like, what Super Duper Stevens? What is
Let me look.
filmography?
I
What
know.
are we looking at?
I'm looking at it.
I
Let's.
just I just wonder if he's, he ruined Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck that up, bro. And like, I don't know how. It's like goddamn movies make themselves.
Oh, let's see. No, no producer. Not producer, right? We want director.
Yeah, like director. Like, yeah, yeah. What
Oh,
was before
let's
this?
see.
Before Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
I think he just takes
Wednesday. Oh no, that's
he
Oh, the
producer. Why
TV
did that
show?
start at the top?
he takes
Yeah.
his thing is he takes big swings, right? Which you
Hmm.
have to watch. You have to appreciate that because that's how we get Beetlejuice.
Hmm.
That's how you get Edward Scissorhands.
Batman.
Um, he pulled off Batman '89, but I
Hmm.
think you know, but when they don't work, they don't work.
They don't work.
You know.
Yeah.
Say that you either
So
hit or you miss.
from recent to back, right? So
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. He directed some of the Wednesday episodes. He had a TV special on Wednesday. Dumbo though, the
What?
Tim Burton Dumbo
Oh,
movie.
yeah, I didn't see that.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children was him,
Oh,
which that one
okay,
I enjoyed, but that
okay.
one, I mean, that fits him, right? Big
Mhm.
Eyes before that. Frank and Weenie, which I really like Frank and Weenie.
That was a good one.
Dark Shadows, I don't really like that take on it. Alice in Wonderland though was weird.
Mm.
Sweeney Todd was probably
Sweeney Todd,
the last big hit, I think.
big hit.
Yeah. It's a couple music videos. Corpse Bride was before that. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory before that. Big Fish.
Mhm.
I like Big Fish.
I
Um,
like Gene Wilder better than Johnny Depp, to be honest with you.
oh yeah, but it's like the colors and whatever. Like that movie
Mm.
kind of made him or whatever, or not made him, but like he did it all right. I just didn't like that take either. I
Mm.
like the original. But Planet of the Apes is where, and then Sleepy Hollow, which is okay. Mars Attacks.
Oh, Mars
I
Attacks is
fucking
dope.
love Mars Attacks.
Uh-huh.
Ed Wood. I also love that movie.
Okay,
That was
but
good.
Ed Wood's good too. Ed Wood Mars Attack. What year is that?
94.
So I'm telling you, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
a minute, dude. I
96 and
just,
94.
and I don't mean he can't make a good movie anymore. I just wonder. Like
Well,
I just wonder if like sooner or later,
Sweeney Todd was 07. So
Mm.
like that's the last. Well, other than Frank and Weenie, which was 12, but
Well, because like recently I heard that what's his name's coming out of retirement for acting.
yeah,
Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln, yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
Daniel
he
Day
is.
Lewis.
New York. What's his name?
He's doing some Daniel Day Lewis. He's doing something
Daniel
with
Day
his
Lewis.
son.
And I'm
He's
like,
doing.
oh
What is
man.
he doing?
He's doing a movie with his son.
Uh,
His son wrote it or something. They wrote it together or something like that.
I just because dude, he's amazing, bro. Come on. Like he's freaking awesome.
yeah,
But at
yeah,
the same
yeah.
time, you're like, oh, don't suck. You know what I mean? But at the same time, whatever, bro. He's
Well,
goddamn.
it's like the what's the movie that Francis Ford Coppola just did?
Oh,
Oh,
Megalopolis.
yeah, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, this
All
thing
right.
they say is a
It's
fucking
garbage, right?
crazy ass fucking garbage of a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm kind of curious to watch it. I'm not gonna go to the theater and watch it, but
When it pops out.
when it pops out, I want to see what the fuck this is all about.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I don't know, man. It's got to be difficult, right? Because it's you can't make bangers. You can't
And
go.
it's the thing too, bro. Nobody wants to watch anything that's more than a minute. Like
Yeah.
that's another thing too, bro. Like I went to some of these movies that maybe I was too young to go, but I would sit there and then be like, well, like the first time we watched The Godfather, bro. I
Well,
was young, but I was like, what the fuck
you
is
would
this? This is
go
Yeah.
amazing.
you would go to theaters and do double features, bro. Like literally
Yeah.
sit and watch two
Bro,
movies.
dude, the other day I told my son, like, oh, you want to watch Donnie Brasco? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, fuck, this is a goddamn treat. And he's like, it's late though. It's 2.5 hours. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna fucking ask you to watch another movie. Like, don't fucking ask me about The Godfather ever again,
You
bro. Because if
bastard.
your ass can't put it, you had your chance, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you're done. You're done, fool. But I'm like, oh, it's because it's not a minute and it's not on your phone.
It's not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't know if you can do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a commitment, right? To sit down and watch movies. I tend to do that sometimes too, which I hate because once you fire up the movie, it's awesome. They're so enjoyable.
Yeah,
It's
man.
just it's just push and play. It's what it is.
Hmm.
Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I know. I just wonder if like that's what is harder now too. It's like how do you because your audience is getting older, bro. If everything's gonna be on your fucking phone in 5 minutes, like at tops, like I don't know, I don't know.
Yep.
Hey, look, I'm not saying
my
that's bad. That's what they're into, but damn, man, what am I gonna watch?
I
you know,
know.
you know.
My next movie
So,
on my list right now that I'm trying to watch that I want to make sure I watch hopefully before we record again is Blue Beetle.
oh hell yeah, the
Um,
most
Oh,
Mexican of all the hero movies. It's fun, bro.
it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
yeah.
that one was good.
I think you'll
And
like
then
that.
watch and then on Max, they just had Salem's Lot come out, the new one.
Mm,
Um watch that.
Well,
I
give me an old classic that I haven't watched.
like old,
Well, like The
black
Thing.
and white old,
No,
or
no, no, no. Like The Thing, like stuff in the
oh,
80s,
What do you
whatever.
mean by classic though? Like something well known that people love that
Something
you haven't
something
watched?
something that when you guys hear I haven't watched it, Ivan does his like, "What?
fucking
What? Are
that's
you
like that's
serious?
a million
What?"
movies, dog.
Okay,
That's a
well, so
million movies.
so
Like
let's fucking narrow it down one by one. So fucking name one. That's what I'm
you
talking
Uh
watch all
about.
the Arnolds, right? You watch all the Arnold stuff,
I
right?
watched Blade Run. No, not Blade Runner.
Running
The
Man.
Running Man. The Running Man.
Okay. You watch Predator, right?
Uh, no,
It should not be that hard.
I think I watched the no because I watched the new one, the
he
one that's
watched
on Hulu.
Prey.
Prey.
Oh, Prey was dope. I think original Predators. I'm thinking of '80s. I think original Predators fucking awesome.
Does it hold up when you watch with
Yeah,
Zion?
I
Does it
watched
hold
that with
up?
Zion like a few years ago. No,
I
not
might
even like
have
a year or two ago, and it
I
made him want
might
to
have
watch Prey.
I might have seen it because I think I watched it before I watched Prey.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Best handshake of all time in a movie.
yeah, yeah, I did watch that. I did
I
watch
was gonna
that.
say, I think he told you to, just so
Yeah,
you knew.
yeah.
What's
Alien?
some '80s stuff, Stevens?
Oh, Alien. I've never seen that.
Or
Yeah,
Aliens?
do both, do them all.
Yeah.
Do both.
Hmm.
No, oh no. What we were talking about is the Godzilla ones.
Oh well.
But
But
which no, but those are newer ones.
yeah,
The
you
minus
guys.
zeros?
Oh,
Yeah.
do -1 first.
Minus
That'd
one.
be
Sorry, I
good.
keep saying minus zero. Minus
Okay.
one's really good.
Did I tell you guys I watched Casablanca not too long ago? I
You
never.
talked about that.
Oh,
Yeah, you talked about that, didn't you?
I don't
Or
know.
maybe
Did
it was
I?
at the house. My bad.
I
But
Oh,
yeah. Mhm.
yeah. That one was cool. That was cool. I enjoyed it. Um, it's funny. It's funny going back and just shit that you hear about that gets ripped off in all these other movies you
mhm.
watched, and you know
Mhm.
where they rip it off of. You hear other people talk
Mhm.
about this, but I've never fucking seen them. So then when I do watch them, it's like you see all this shit that has
Mhm.
popped up in all these other fucking movies that we've seen over the years, and that part of it is actually fun
Mhm.
because you have a different perspective. I just wish I just miss out on the nuance of when that those movies came out and that
Mhm.
excitement and that like all
Mhm.
the Star Wars shit. I mean, I literally saw those for the first time like I don't know 10 years ago, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm obviously never going to have those feelings about those movies because I didn't watch them when they first came out.
Yep. Yep.
Um
There's
but
nothing
yeah.
But
wrong with
whenever
that.
you,
A
because
lot of
you're a bit
people
of a
do that.
scene whore, you're a bit of a
Mhm.
scene whore. So whenever you want to try some westerns,
Uh
it's not all in Texas, bro. Don't worry
Mm.
about it. Like that's the thing, dude. Like if you like the way scenes look, I think old westerns just look beautiful. Just a
like which
simple
one?
shot of them like riding a horse across the plains or whatever. Like once
Like
upon a
which
time
one?
on what's Wild Bunch, Once Upon a Time in the West, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. Even though the bike scene's kind of weird. Like, I mean, I'm not a John Wayne
There's a lot.
guy,
There's a lot.
but there's a
High
lot.
Plains
Magnificent Seven,
Drifter. Yeah, that's a good
OG,
one.
all the whole trilogy with Clint Eastwood, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unforgiven. Oh, you watched Unforgiven though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, that's beautiful. No, I love Tombstone. I'm just gonna fucking say it. I still think it's fucking amazing. Best thing what's his name ever did. But I fucking love Young Guns.
I
I
was just
fucking
gonna
love
say
them
that too.
both.
Young
Fucking Young
Guns.
Guns is cool, bro. Yeah, Young Guns and Young Guns too. Even though people hate Young Guns, I fucking love it. Because I like westerns though. But the Wild Bunch is good too. OG Magnificent Seven with handsome Charles Bronson.
There's
Like,
some
come
good stuff
on,
there.
bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I
And
mean,
if you
like, cause
don't
you
want
like the vision,
yeah,
right?
and
How
if
it
you don't
looks,
want the
right?
Western though, do The Great Escape.
Ooh, Alcatraz,
Because
Clint
that's
Eastwood.
not because that's not Western, but that's like
Mm-hmm.
in that same era, right? Like that same
Mm-hmm.
type of stuff.
Loosely based on a true story,
Hmm.
right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, that's a good one for
Or
sure.
watch The Rock with Nicolas Cage.
Fuck yeah, bro. That shit's dope as fuck, dog. And then watch Con Air after. Double feature that bitch.
Yeah, Con Air.
Go from The Rock to Con Air, bro.
I've seen Con Air. Con Air's dope.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then I
Con
think
Air.
you'll like The Rock. That's a dope
I
one,
need to
bro.
watch. I need to watch Over the Top.
Over
Fuck yeah,
the
you do.
top.
Like, yeah, you do, bro. When you troll those fingers, bro, like it's a wrap, dog. Like when you do that, bro, it's over,
I
bro.
I watched that as a kid, but I don't remember any of it.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah, watch
every
it again.
fucking Rocky movie 7 times, watch it, bro.
Yeah.
Except five. You don't have to watch five if you don't want to. But dude, like, have you watched Rocky Balboa? Technically speaking, six.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
fucking shit breaks my heart, bro. Ah,
Yeah.
damn,
It's
that's such a
great.
good movie, dude. It's so
It's
fucking
great.
sad, bro.
It's
Ugh.
great.
And I'm like, you see that motherfucker? I don't know. You know how I feel about Stallone. I
Yeah.
motherfucking
Yeah.
no love sometimes. That motherfucker's great, bro. I'm watching Tulsa King right now, kicking the fucking movie. That show's cool as fuck. Like,
The new season.
yeah, the new season dropped.
I
Yeah,
haven't started the new season, but yeah, I'm
it's
caught up
cool.
to the. Yeah.
Well, look, it sounds like Enrique has a lot of homework, and I actually had to do my homework. So, on that note, guys, again, thank you so much for listening to us, the Cinco guys. Reach out, make sure you let us know about your top five, and Enrique will probably let us know about some more homework that he had next week, guys. So, see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Yeah.